work over is to drop a mini stapler into Jello. The thing is that Sienna doesn't know that that stapler is actually hers, and she's actually building her own prank right now. The phone will ring and slide down the ramp, hitting the ball. The ball will then roll down the ramp, hitting the set of dominoes on the table. The last domino will knock the train into the cup, pulling up the block on the other end of the pulley, releasing the wind-up car. Wow. The car will then be released and go, hitting the rest of the dominoes. The last domino has a popsicle stick attached to it, which will hit the train down the ramp and into the cup. This cup is attached to the next train, which will go down its own ramp into the second cup, hitting the final train, which is attached to the barrier blocking the ball. When released, the ball will go down the ramp and through the series of descending cups. Right there. Once it reaches the floor, the ball will hit another set of dominoes, which will go up the book staircase, hitting another ball down a ramp and into the big dominoes. Made of Wii games. The final domino has a string attached to it. When it falls, it will release a catapult. The load on the catapult will be launched into the funnel, hitting the final set of dominoes. These dominoes slowly grow in size, and the last one is attached to a string that, when pulled, will close the scissor blades, cutting the string and releasing the large textbook with the nail attached to it, popping the balloon and releasing the stapler inside the balloon into the bowl of Jello. And there we go, our prank for Sienna.
The phone converts chemical energy to sound energy, kinetic energy through the vibrations, and thermal energy due to the friction between the phone and the ramp. When the ball goes down the ramp, it converts gravitational potential energy to kinetic energy. As the dominoes fall, gravitational potential energy is converted into kinetic energy. The wind-up car converts potential energy to kinetic energy when the block is removed. Each train converts gravitational potential energy to kinetic energy as they go down their respective ramps. The ball converts gravitational potential energy to kinetic energy when the block is removed and the ball travels down the series of descending cups. Dominoes convert gravitational potential energy to kinetic energy as they fall. The ball converts gravitational potential energy to kinetic energy when hit by the dominoes down the ramp. The DVD dominoes convert gravitational potential energy to kinetic energy as they fall. The catapult converts potential elastic energy to kinetic energy when it releases the loaded rock. When the rock hits the dominoes convert gravitational potential energy to kinetic energy as they fall. Finally, the balloon converts potential elastic energy to sound energy when it is popped.
The first phone call is an example of waves as frequencies are sent to the phone to initiate the call. The first dominoes fall due to the applied force of the ball going down the inclined plane, while the rest fall due to the applied force of the dominoes before them. When the train falls into the cup, the effective forces can be seen as the pulley system works because the mass of the train outweighs the mass of the block, pulling the string up. The system of inclined planes and trains work because as the trains are tipped forward, their x values for the force of gravity allow them to continue down the ramps, pulling on the strings attached to them. When the block is removed, the ball's x value of the force of gravity causes it to roll down the inclined plane. The ball rolls down the ramp with an increasing velocity. Catapult uses projectile motion to launch the rock into the funnel because it releases the rock with an initial velocity in order for it to travel through the air and down the next ramp.
The aggression. What the? Okay. So aggressive.
I pride myself on being a very professional person. I never raise my voice and I never show emotion because that is a sign of weakness. My motto is CCC, cool, calm, and collected. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, it worked! It
We beat Dwight! We beat Dwight!
Easy now, no need to go down. Rock that, run that, this how we from.